Alright, I just wanted to give you guys a update on that computer. I know it's been a long time and people have been asking for it for a while, but so right now I'm running currently my main PC, which is that one. It's a custom built PC. Um, Running on my HP 24 inch, but this is the laptop over here. So um, as you can tell, it's still the same laptop. Only changes I've made is I added an SSD to it just to get a little more speed. The Bluetooth on the laptop didn't work, so I had one of those Bluetooth dongles attached. You'll see why I used that. Then of course my wireless mouse, power button is still working. This is the cable I got to move the SSD to the back. Still got 4 gigs of RAM. All the LEDs still work. I still have all my ports accessible over here. Currently I'm using VGA, and that's just because that's all I had left on my monitor. But it does have HDMI and it does work. So let's start it up. So just click on it. You'll see the fan spin up. LEDs kick on. Bluetooth is back on. The reason I have the Bluetooth is because I use a Bluetooth keyboard. It's this little crappy keyboard I had laying around. It works. Just another cheap 2.4 mouse. So yeah. So currently it's still set up as my main computer over here. But let me change that. Let me change the source here. There we go. So what I normally do, I just move that out the way, put that here, put that there. Turn this on. So currently it's running Ubuntu. I've had it running Windows. I've had it running Chrome OS, but Chrome OS didn't really work. The reason being is Chrome OS wants to display to the original display that the computer had. So it always wants to run to the built-in LCD, but being that there isn't one, it will not run correctly. So I can run as an extended monitor, but then everything is on this side, on the imaginary LCD that the laptop should have. Since that doesn't work, I can mirror the displays, but since the original display was only I believe it was like I think it was a 720p display. It can only output at 720 to both displays, so it looks really bad on here. So what I ended up doing is I ended up going with Ubuntu. This is the latest. I think it's like 18 point something. And I can make it so that it runs primarily on this display. It basically gets rid of any displays coming out of here. This is the main one now, and the computer always boots up to this one and this one alone. So as you can tell, this is it. Everything works. Wi-Fi is working. Let me see. Let's go to settings. So Bluetooth keyboard is not connected. That's because it is currently off. Let's turn it on. Okay, that's turning on, and it should tell me connected now. And then also I have, for sound, I can either go off of here. I do have a auxiliary port, a 3.5 millimeter jack that I can run headphones off of. I prefer headphones. I usually use headphones. That's what I use on my computer. I don't have any speakers, but I can run speakers from it, or I could run headphones from it. But most of the time I just run my Bluetooth speaker, being that I already have the Bluetooth adapter. That works really well. I picked up about 4 of those for about $10 on eBay. I thought they weren't going to work because they were so cheap, but it runs the keyboard and it runs the speaker without a problem. So yeah, if you guys want to do that. Also, the camera works. So this is the original camera from the old screen. It still works. Currently I have it unplugged. So this is the cable, and this is the only cable that I have. So it's really long and I don't like the way it looks. but I can plug it in and I can make it run. Actually, let me see if I can do that. So as you can tell, everything's still in pretty good shape. That's where it plugs into right there. Alright, so that's plugged in there. Let me use my main hand here. Okay, so that's now plugged in. So yeah, that's working. I'll show it right now. Let me see here. So go to Ubuntu, click on the little camera icon, and then there it is. So the camera is working. Over there you see the blue light turn on, showing here. So yeah, everything works. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. The fan kicks on, but I've never had a problem. I've had CPU-C on it. I've checked temperatures on everything. It has never once gotten anywhere near, hot. But the fan does kick on. I don't know if it's just like a cycle mode. I can probably turn it off, and it wouldn't have any effect on the laptop or on the PC now. But I just leave it on there. It looks cool. It doesn't matter. It does what it does. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, down there is that yellow light is for the SD card that can go under there. I don't have it on because it's really hard to get an SD card in there, but it does work as well. And if I wanted to, I could always hook up the drive, the optical drive, back on, but I do not have that. One thing I will probably do pretty soon is I'm gonna desolder the battery port, because that is hot, and so it's live. There is power going to those pins to recharge a battery that's not there. So I'll probably get rid of that or get a cap for it or something. I just don't like how it is. Another problem I did have was, and the reason I didn't post a video for a very, very long time was I lost the power supply that I had ordered. I had a really cool power supply I had where this like fit in here perfectly and it plugged in really nicely, but I lost it. I haven't been able to find it. I don't know where it's at, so I just got rid of it, and I found another old laptop power supply, and I just wire nutted it together. I might solder that back in later, make it look better, but so far it works fine. But yeah, you can get a better idea. All the green tape is for the Wi-Fi antennas. They're just really long, so I just kind of tape them back there. And then the SSD still on there. You never see any of this, it's all covered. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer whatever I can. And again, sorry the video took forever, but it was just one thing after another. I lost the power supply. Then I forgot where I left it because I stopped using it for a long time. Then I finally found it, but then I can't find the power supply, blah, blah, whatever. So yeah, thanks guys.